Neglect of probability, applying the concept in counseling. 1. Understanding neglect of probability. Neglect of probability refers to the human tendency to ignore or misunderstand the actual likelihood of events, often overestimating or underestimating risks and rewards. This bias leads to irrational decisions, such as gambling or fearing statistically unlikely scenarios. For example, someone might spend money on lottery tickets despite the astronomical odds of winning, or avoid flying due to fear of a plane crash, despite its safety compared to driving. In counseling, this bias can manifest in clients' decision-making, anxiety, or risk assessment, influencing their emotions and actions. 2. How neglect of probability is useful in counseling. Encourages rational decision-making, helps clients weigh risks and benefits more accurately, fostering informed choices. Reduces anxiety, guides clients to evaluate fears or concerns based on realistic probabilities rather than emotional responses. Promotes balance, encourages clients to consider both statistical likelihood and personal values when making decisions. 3. Practical application in counseling. A. Identifying probability misjudgments. Activity. How likely is that? Ask clients to reflect on situations where they over or underestimated the likelihood of an event. What do you think are the chances of this happening? What evidence supports your perception? Example. A client anxious about a rare medical condition might explore how media coverage has heightened their fear compared to the actual likelihood. Counselor's role. Help clients recognize when emotions rather than facts drive their risk assessment. B. Reframing risk perception. Exercise. Perspective on probability. Encourage clients to consider realistic probabilities and balance them with their personal priorities. How often does this actually happen? What steps can you take to manage this risk without overestimating it? Example. A client afraid of losing money in investments might explore how diversification reduces risk, focusing on long-term gains rather than short-term losses. C. Teaching probability awareness. Use simple probability concepts or visuals to help clients understand risk and likelihood. Discuss the rarity of extreme events and the commonality of average outcomes. Use metaphors like winning the lottery to highlight statistical improbability. Example. A client spending excessively on gambling might visualize the vast odds against winning to shift their perspective. 4. Detailed tips for application. Normalize misjudgment. Reassure clients that humans are naturally prone to probability neglect, but awareness can improve their decisions. Encourage fact-based thinking. Guide clients to seek reliable data or expert opinions when assessing risks. Focus on manageable steps. Help clients channel their energy into actions they can control rather than fixating on unlikely outcomes. 5. Examples. Anxiety counseling. A client afraid of catastrophic events like natural disasters might explore how rare these events are and focus on realistic preparedness instead. Financial counseling. A client tempted by high-risk investments or lotteries might learn to evaluate their chances of success and consider more reliable financial strategies. Health counseling. A client overly worried about rare health conditions might learn to balance preventive care with realistic expectations. 6. Integrating neglect of probability techniques into a course of treatment. Initial sessions. Identify areas where clients misjudge probabilities and how this affects their emotions or behaviors. Midway through counseling. Use reflective journaling, probability education, or visual aids to help clients reframe their risk perception. Ongoing work. Reinforce balanced decision-making by helping clients weigh risks and rewards with a realistic lens. Outcome measurement. Assess whether clients demonstrate reduced anxiety, improved decision-making, and a more rational approach to risks. 7. Conclusion. Neglect of probability can lead to irrational fears, poor financial choices, or undue stress. In counseling, addressing this bias helps clients understand realistic risks, reduce emotional reactions to unlikely events, and make informed, balanced decisions. By fostering probability awareness and fact-based thinking, counselors empower clients to navigate uncertainty with clarity and confidence, focusing their energy on what truly matters.